Every day for the past month, I have been doing everything in my power to help my wife, Jennifer. You know, just 4 weeks ago, the girl was totally fine. She was walking, talking, eating. She went to her daughter's birthday and was singing happy birthday to her daughter, and then just started having all these different episodes. She couldn't walk really that well, and she was having trouble walking up the stairs, and she was falling, and I had to catch her, and she was falling down. And I know it sounds like that crazy commercial, like, I'm falling and I can't get up, but that was really what was happening to my wife. She couldn't get up. Life alert, right? It's terrible. It's not even a joke, though. It's like she was having trouble eating and swallowing. I took her to the emergency room, and she was, the crazy thing was the first day they let her go, they told her she just had a urinary tract infection. Crazy, right? Then her symptoms got worse. I brought her back, I think it was like a day later, and they, said she had pneumonia. It was aspiration pneumonia, which was really caused from the cancer in her brain. She has this lepto disease, very, very rare disease. Not too many people have it. Only 5% of people with cancer have this lepto, Meningeal disease. And it's also in her spinal cord tunnel. And every day I've been begging the hospital, do treatment, help her. With treatment, people have lived. Like without treatment, people don't live with this thing. They could die in a month, 2 months. It's freaking crazy. But I think the doctors get to the point, like maybe they feel it's too hard to treat. I feel like their whole intention from the beginning, from January 12th was the first day she went into the hospital. She's been in the hospital a whole month, 30 days. I think they've been begging me to put her in hospice since day one. Everything, hospice. I told you, they were following me all over the place. I went to the bathroom. I come out, the lady's waiting for me. Hi, my name is Ruth from hospice. I'm like, it's like I think their whole intention is really just to set her up, give her as much comfort for hospice, but that's not my intention. My intention is I want my wife to live. And I've been doing, everything in my power. Like, they didn't even want to treat the pneumonia at first. I remember I got a call and they were just like, Mr. Levoi, her oxygen is very low. Maybe the suggestion is hospice at this point. I said, no. I said, you treat the pneumonia. You treat it. And I finally convinced them this was at the first hospital she was at to treat the pneumonia. Then they transferred her to a better hospital, for more focused on the brain. And they did the EVD, which was at first a temporary port. She had the hydrocephalus to drain the liquids in the brain. Today, she got her second brain surgery, which was actually her third. She actually had 3 brain surgeries. One was January 2024, when they only removed 1 tumor out of 3. Still, I don't understand that, but we'll leave that for another video. Brain surgery number 2 was the EVD. They put in the temporary port to drain the liquids caused by the tumors in the brain. And surgery number 3 was today, was to put in the shunt. That's the permanent fixture to drain the liquids in the brain. But I wonder why they do all of this stuff, right? But yet they don't want to treat the cancer. And it's really like a comfort care thing, because there's a lot of pressure that these liquids cause in the brain. It's a lot of pressure. They want to relieve the pressure. They want her to be in peace. They want her to be comfortable. I think that's what their intention is, because it's like, you don't have to be a rocket scientist, right? You don't have to be Sigmund Freud. You don't have to be Albert Einstein to figure out, if you're not treating one of the world's most rarest and scariest cancers, right? This lepto disease that could take someone out in a month or 2 months. I mean, you have a situation where a person just passes away. They don't seem concerned about that. They're more concerned, like everything with them is like respiratory. It's like everything with them is keeping a patient stable. Well, that's the ICU. That's their thing. Respiratory. They'll do anything to keep you stable. Oh, they'll do anything. Anything. They were telling me they wanted to put a hole in her throat to put in like a trach. They're like, oh, this is going to make her breathe easier because she's on a ventilator right now. That's what they care about, is respiratory. And I try to make them understand. I'm like, but you don't understand. If you don't start treating this cancer, she's going to pass away. Like, she's going to need about 2-3 weeks, or in some cases it could take 2 or 3 months. It depends on the severity of this operation. It could be up to 2 months to recover. And I'm like, so what do you expect this girl to go without cancer treatment for another 2 months, 3 months, or even 3 weeks is a long time. So, I'm just trying to get my wife out of there. Like, that's the major concern. Like I have like dreams of grandeur right now, I'll be honest with you. I'm thinking like I want to set up a hospital in my house. I know you think I'm a psychopath, but hey, you know me. I always aim for the stars. I'm like, look, maybe I could get like a hospital bed in here. You know what's crazy? if you tell them that you want her to be on hospice, they'll set up a hospital bed in your house, like free of charge. They'll give it to you, they'll set you up. But the idea is they don't want the person to live. So they're not going to treat them anymore in terms of the pneumonia. They're not going to give them any oxygen. I mean, maybe a little tinge of oxygen, but they're setting the person up to peacefully pass away. So basically, it just seems like I feel like everything is hospice. It's always been hospice. It's been hospice from the beginning. It's been hospice now. That's just what they want. I think when a person becomes very critically ill, our country's medical system sucks big rhinoceros balls, in my opinion. All they care about is setting the person up for hospice. I don't think, I'm talking about when a person gets very sick, like very ill. Like, other than that, they do want to help you. But when you're critical, they're like, just let them go in peace. That's the thing. But I don't want my wife to go. My wife is fighting. She doesn't want to go either. So I got to figure out something. I'm dreaming of this beautiful dream that I could get a hospital bed in my house. I could get maybe nurses. I could hire them, private care. Maybe something is, I don't know. I don't think anything is really covered by the insurance, if you want to know the truth. I don't think insurance is going to cover a hospital bed or private medical care. I believe you have to pay out of pocket. It could be big bucks. So once again, I have the service. It is the thank you song service. I am a piano player. I am a jazz, blues, and jazz pianist. For a very small entertainment tip, like imagine that you're at a piano bar and you see a husband playing the piano, playing jazz and blues to benefit his wife who has stage 4 cancer, lepto cancer that spread to her brain and spinal cord tunnel. And he's got a big sign, tribute concert, and he's playing songs. You throw a couple of bucks in his piano bar tip jar. Well, my piano bar tip jar is my Cash App. And the Cash App is the $ RichardLevoi, RichardLevi, as in Victor, OI. All of this information is in the description of this video. You'll see my Cash App. Again, there's no underscore, no space in between my first and last name. It's the $ RichardLevoi. It's my Cash App. The $ RichardLevoi, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, V as in Victor, OI. Could be $1, $2, $5, $10. Anything you want to contribute as an entertainment tip to help my family and my wife during this extremely difficult time. God bless you. God bless your family. Just trying to get my wife home. I miss her. My family misses her. My kids miss her. Michael and Sophia, there's her children. She's only 46 years old, the love of my life. I'm trying to do everything in my power to help her. That's it. Whatever I could do, I'm trying to do. So God bless you and your family. Read the description of this video. Thank you for your consideration. God bless.